just got out of the theater seeing Ready Player One. Pretty good movie. I liked it. Why is it that even a really good movie that's based off of a book, we just don't like it as much as the book? And while I have plenty of examples from this movie I'd love to share, I don't want to give that many spoilers away. Let's pick a different movie. Harry Potter, Goblet of Fire. And the way that Harry finds out what the clues mean, you can tell from the movie they did an okay job. I mean, in and of itself, it's not a bad way to reveal them. However, when you know what the book says, how much more depth there is to how Harry discovers the clues, what they mean, how to get through the challenges. You kind of know how awesome they could have done this in the movie, but they didn't. And they made it simpler because it's a different audience and stuff, visual, and they don't have time. Another scene is Dumbledore, when Harry's name gets pulled out of the Goblet of Fire. In the movie, he kind of goes a little crazy and reacts in a completely different way than he does in the book. In the book, you could tell that Dumbledore he's got to ask the questions, but he's got the faith in Harry, kind of jokes about it a bit. But in the movie, it's like an accusation. It's just completely different. It's not to say that either that the movie did it wrong. It's a stark contrast that highlights how much better it could have been. When you see it in the movie, you're like, it just doesn't match up at all to what was in my head, to what was revealed, because there's a lot more depth and everything to the book. In the same way, Ready Player One, good movie. I liked the movie. I liked the characters. I felt that the movie had kept the heart of the book. It kept it there. You know what it's about. They changed some things up to shorten the time and to make it work a little better in this format, and that's okay. But for the most part, they did it right. But still, you're going to be let down when you come out, because no matter how good the movie is, it's just not going to compare to the depth that you have in the book. These are going to be very minor spoilers. Not to reveal what happens in the movie, but just to talk about some of the changes in the movie. Like the school area or situation, they didn't go into that. They didn't have Wade being a student. But most of the other things about that character, they kept the same. The reveals of different characters when they meet up and stuff was different. This book, it's about discovering what the challenges are. And I will say that if you've read the book, don't expect to see those exact same challenges in the movie. But I kind of like that, because if we already knew, I mean, a lot of this it's a kind of a mystery. What are the challenges? How do we get through them? And if you had gone into the movie knowing exactly what the challenges were, because we had read the books, because we're awesome, then a lot of the mystery of watching it the first time would have been taken away. We would have known exactly. They still have the 3 keys. There's still 3 different challenges. They're still related to different things related with the 80s or with Halliday's life. And so it's cool, and they still make sense, but they are different. So you're not going to know what they are going into the movie. And they didn't modify things that ruin or take away from the book. But for now, I'm going to go some Five Guys. See you later. One more thing, I'm not sure that I would take my kids to see this movie. There's a bit of swearing. It's got scenes from a horror movie in there, kind of. It's got some freaky action, so yeah, if you have younger kids, it would scare the crap out of them probably. But for the most part, I mean, if you're older kids, you know your kids. But yeah, this is just my opinion, is that not really a kid-friendly movie. Ready Player One, thumbs up, go see it. This is cool. I was gonna sit on this, but it's cardboard.